My name is Padraig French. I'm here at the Teagasc Dairy Conference in Mullingar, and what I've been talking about this morning is calf welfare. And this is something that's been a lot of discussion about recently, but what I wanted to bring to it was a few facts. The first fact that we have to bear in mind is that calf mortality on Irish dairy farms is extraordinarily low by international standards. About half of the calf mortality in Ireland is about half of that of our major competitors. Secondly, what we've also seen, it has declined over the last 10 years. It has declined both in the number of calves born dead and the number of calves that die on dairy farms. We've also seen that as the dairy industry expanded, the level of calf mortality has declined. The second thing I suppose I want to highlight was the outlets for dairy calves from Irish dairy farms. And we are really focused as an organisation on promoting the transfer of these calves into the beef industry. We believe we can develop viable systems for dairy calf to beef production, but we need the dairy farmers to work closely with their beef farming colleagues to supply them with the right type of animals that have been well looked after and well treated. One of the interesting studies we did was we went on to commercial dairy farms. We selected farms at random around the country, and we identified the calves on those farms that were born during the spring calving period, and we looked at how well they were being treated relative to the female calves and how well they were being fed and how well colostrum was being fed to those calves. And what we found on those farms is that Irish dairy farms are very good at looking after their calves, very good, both the males and the females, getting them adequate levels of colostrum, adequate immunopassive transfer in the calves is what we identified through taking blood samples from the calves, and we also identified that they were feeding those calves adequately.